Is hoping to make history tomorrow and become the first athlete to win the same Ironman event 10 times. The 38-year-old's just been voted one of the world's top 10 Ironman athletes of all time, and he's the overwhelming favourite for a 10th title tomorrow.
It's made me train harder and really focus on. I'd love to win 10 here, so it'd be just fantastic. But there's a few boys that are giving me, trying to stop me. So I think hopefully I'm up for the challenge.
Brown has clocked some of the best running times of his career recently and is aiming to go under 2 hours 45 for the marathon leg. He says Torrenzo Bozzoni is still his main competition. And anyone who's ever completed an Ironman event knows it's one of the biggest achievements there is in endurance sport. For 27-year-old Liam Friary, it represents the pinnacle of a 3-year weight loss journey. He once tipped the scales at 134 kilograms. Here's Tony Street with his story.
He looks like an Ironman. He's put in hours of gruelling training. But Liam Friary's still struggling to comprehend that tomorrow he'll officially become an Ironman.
Running past people and that they obviously look at me as, a ripped athlete or something like that. And I'm sometimes looking outside as I'm still the 134 kg guy.
That is the size he used to be. He's since lost 56 kilograms.
Always sort of grown up sort of a little bit bullied at school. And I went overseas, and then, as everyone says, you got the Heathrow injection. I jumped on the scales. I was playing rugby with the team over in Paris at the time, and I thought 134 kgs was a bit too much. And from that point onwards, I think something just planted inside me to sort of say, maybe I can turn it around.
No one, including his dad John, who's completed 8 Ironmans, could imagine how big the turnaround would be.
When he sort of just walks past me, I just think, maybe that guy looks fit. No, that's my son, Liam,
I grew into this persona of Big Boy. I even had the email address, liambigboy@hotmail.com.
There was no fast fix. He started training and reduced his food intake.
Eventually, you start to snowball and momentum comes, and then you just go faster and faster, and your metabolism picks up.
And tomorrow he'll compete alongside his dad.
Absolutely proud as to see my son do Ironman.
I can envision myself crossing the finish line and just saying to myself mentally and just checking myself and say, I've done it.
And the journey from Big Boy to Ironman will finally be complete. Tony Street, One News.
Olympic shot put champion Valerie Adams got her international season off to a good start, claiming gold at an IAAF event in Melbourne last night. Adams throwing 20.13 metres. She'll compete in Sydney in just over a fortnight before returning to New Zealand.